Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm just responding to another dose of inspiration that has struck me in the best way. I've been listening to a bunch of TED Talks and just kind of filling my brain with awesomeness, and also just kind of seeing a pattern as well in a lot of posts I'm seeing, and people kind of wanting advice from others on this and that. And I especially see, for example, there was this one lady. I was like, how do I lose 6 pounds? I need to lose 6 pounds. I can't seem to get it off. And I felt called to just comment. I wrote this novel. So many people were like, oh, buy new workout clothes, that'll motivate you. Buy this, do this, think about having sex, that'll motivate you, that kind of thing. And the thing is, all of these ideas are external and temporary, and it will not last. They don't. They create brief motivation and not really that internal inspiration that really fuels the fire to keep the momentum going, long lasting for a change in lifestyle, not just a quick fix. And there's no real growth or real reward or satisfaction or mindset change in a quick fix. And when there's no mindset change behind it, these results will not last. So what I said to this one lady who was so focused on wanting to lose the 6 pounds or kilos or whatever she said, I needed to respond. I felt like I needed to share from my own experience, because what has changed my life and created just such a domino effect for me was just obviously, definitely being so tired of the way I was living and desperately wanting change and being willing to do whatever it took. And I didn't come, when I started exercising, it didn't come from a place of I need to change my physical so that others will like me, so that I'll feel good enough. It was more of I need to quiet my mind, and I need to de-stress, and I need to release muscle tension, which, a lot of emotional stress is stored in the muscles, which creates that tension. So getting into a routine, and I've mentioned this before, even the second day that I started doing yoga, I said to my boyfriend, I'm like, this is going to change my life. I could feel it, because just the sense of peace I started to feel, and the pride in myself for taking the necessary action to progress my life and my sense of well-being, that became, I don't want to say addictive, but it was so motivating for me. And it's just, the more I learned to, and I've said this again, tune into my body and come from a place of I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to show love to myself with these actions, and which creates more love for self, which makes me want to keep going. And through these actions that I chose to take from a place of love rather than fear or need for validation outside of me to feel worthy for whatever reason, it has kept things going and carried over into all aspects of my life. That determination, that persistence, that not giving up. And yoga really did teach me through these videos that I'm doing, how to have compassion for self, and that I'm exactly where I need to be at any moment. People don't start whatever they decide and just automatically be amazing at it. Some people do with some things, that's bravo, good for them, that's awesome. But the real growth is in the journey and the consistent effort and determination and persistence and choice to continue showing love to yourself first, no matter what. And when you have that full tank of self-love, you will act from a place of love rather than fear or unworthiness. So back to what she was saying about the weight she wanted to lose, I said, if you keep focusing on needing to lose this weight and you're in that headspace of I need to lose weight, you will keep making choices from that headspace of I'm overweight, I don't feel good, I will reach for something to make me feel better, which is often food or something unhealthy. And then the vicious cycle continues. And I said, if you picture your ideal self, who you want to be, and start visualizing that and attach the emotion to that experience in your mind, because literally the mind cannot decipher which is which, you will create this feeling and cultivate this feeling of like love and gratitude and pride for oneself, and you will start acting from that place. I am a healthy person. I do good things for myself. I listen to my body. I respect myself. All of those kinds of things. And I am healthy. Like I identify with this now. I do. And I continue making choices from that headspace, from that mindset. And my life has changed profoundly so quickly. Like I'm just coming up on 7 months pretty soon of consistent exercise, and I don't do it from a place of obligation. I do it because I love myself. I love my body. I love my mind. I love who I am. And that has grown so much along this journey. And it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And I want to share this with so many people because I feel like the world has it backwards. Like the other day, someone commented on one of my photos saying, "Oh, you look good, so you feel good." Yeah, awesome. And I appreciate that. And it's definitely a compliment. However, I replied because I realized in that moment the world really does have it back. I mean, I knew it already, but I felt this is a time to share what I'm learning. That I said, no. I said, I appreciate the compliment. However, I do believe the world has it backwards. I said, I feel good on the inside, therefore it shows on the outside. Baby, I'm just recording a video. So it was just, I used it as an opportunity to share, because when we cultivate that feeling of self-love and gratitude, it does carry over into all aspects of our lives, and it shows on the outside. You can't just, so many of us do. I have for most of my life relied on all the external things to make me feel good enough, and those things don't last. And essentially, how I feel about myself and the mindset I have and the emotional state that I'm in, that will predict or influence my actions and all my results in life. So when people are coming from a place of lack and not feeling good enough for whatever reason, they will continue making choices based on that. And like, especially even in relationships, right? Sabotage because of that feeling of unworthiness. And I'm in such a good place nowadays, like in all aspects of my life. Like this just came from choosing to cultivate self-love and feelings of gratitude through meditation and yoga, and now I'm eating so much cleaner, and like I've never even seen my body look like this. And I'm not saying it from a braggy place. I'm just like, holy cow, I'm not even like overdoing it or obsessing over the external. I mean, I appreciate the external results, but it's just all coming from a place of love and wanting to be healthy and care for myself and those around me. It's just all this love is like pouring out of me now, and it's just an incredible experience. And I feel like the world needs to know that this is what truly works and creates that lifestyle change and momentum that continues. So many people just want the quick fix. I always did, and wondered why I felt so empty and so depressed and unmotivated and hopeless with life. I had no sense of direction. And the more I tuned in to myself and what I needed, and also like whatever kind of exercise I feel like doing that day, or if it's just a day of stretching, like you learn to listen to your mind and your body, and you just become so much perceptive and intuitive. Like it's just it's amazing. And I'm always like this now. Yes, yoga, meditation. I can't help it, but I feel like the world needs to hear this, because I've seen through, people I know, people I grew up witnessing, just the constant self-sabotage, or the diet, and then all comes back, and diet and all comes back, or whatever the case may be in whatever situation. It's an internal change first, and mindset change that needs to happen, because we make choices based on our subconscious programming and our self-image. And unless we choose through consistent effort to change our mindset and self-image, things will continue staying the same. It is possible to change. It takes a lot of work, but that's where the growth and the real reward is. It feels good. And I just want to share this with everybody. Like, this is my life's mission now. Yeah. I just want you all to experience this, because it's incredible. And it's just such a feeling of peace and excitement for what's possible in life, and all the love that I feel for myself and everyone, rather than a sense of unworthiness, is so different. And yeah, I'll keep sharing these videos. I just had a moment of inspiration again, and I stopped in the middle of my YouTube video, which wasn't even related. I was watching a TED Talks, and I was just like, I need to share this. I think it's because I put on this outfit. I was like, man, I've not worn this. I think I wore it once and I didn't like how it looked. And now I'm just like, I've never seen myself look like this. And it's not even like an obsessive effort. It's just doing what feels right, and the results happen naturally. It just happens. So yeah. I love you all. Thank you so much for all of your love, encouragement, and support. Okay, I'm getting snotty. Tears. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll just keep sharing what I learn and all my moments of inspiration. I choose to listen, and I will continue. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.